Hey guys, welcome to the channel. If you're new, if you're not, you know what you're going to get. Alright, here we go. 10th season. I'm so proud. 10 years at Notts County. 0 transfers. Not one transfer has come in the door in all that time. We're in the Championship. We finished 3rd last season. We got knocked out in the playoff semi-finals, which was disappointing. I thought we were going back up to the Prem. Financially, we're off the charts. We've got 318 million now. So, yeah, not buying players is quite good, isn't it? I'm definitely going to try it in one of my own saves. That I live stream, I think. We've got 137 million transfer budget, which we can't touch, obviously. Wage budget, 1.1 million. And we're only paying 573,000 of that. One of the problems that I've noticed going forward, I mean, we've upgraded everything. If I show you the facilities, let's have a look. We've got 28,700 stadium, which was upgraded. So all the facilities are basically top notch. I can't upgrade anything anymore. Yeah, so it's kind of an interesting one on what you can do. But the annoying thing is some of the players won't sign new deals. So some of the good ones, well, particularly Nathan Brown, who's 22 now, and he's only really just coming into his own. It's not like he's scoring hatfuls. He scored 13, 11 and 12, but he wants off. He had them 2 Premier League seasons earlier in his career, and he's coming into his prime now, but, he's a good player. He's not, like, off the charts, but he won't sign a new deal. It's annoying. So normally I would sell him. He's got a year left, but I need him to help us get up. So I may as well just lose him for free, but he will not sign. I've negotiated. He's not having it. So that's sad. A couple of other bits of business. Macaulay Langstaff is now 35 for us. He's got a year left, and I don't think I'm going to renew it because it's just, he is getting worse. When you look at the coach report and stuff, it says, even though he's our second best striker. I mean, we'll see. I might have to renew it if we don't have another kid come through, of course, but it does say he has declined in recent months. And here, this is interesting. Here is the schedule. We've got a friendly against Rochdale. Then we've got Valencia at home. Langstaff, testimonial. His testimonial season. He's been with us for 10 years, since the Vanarama National, where he scored 42 goals in 45. And you can see he scored all the way through. I mean, last season he got 15 in 43. Season before he got 25 in 45. So he was still banging them in. But Premier League, he could never quite cut it. You can see the Premier League seasons, he ended up with 6s. And we've also got another testimonial. I suppose this will keep happening to me. I don't really remember this happening in other saves too much. But Cameron's got one against Kaiserslautern. Kyle Cameron, 35 now. And the interesting thing is, he is actually out of contract in 3 days. But I've got to make a decision on him. He's not in the top 5, and I just feel like he'll be stopping people like Jared, who's young, getting a game. So I am going to let him go. We've got a couple of players, Jared, and then we've got Luke Mayer again, who's coming through, and we've got a few younger ones ahead of him. Brad Butler's 23 now. Charlie Little is 20, so I feel like he'll be taking up a place, so we're going to let him go. All right, let's have a look at, where are we? The schedule, here we go. So what we'll do is we will come back in January and see how we are doing. Thanks for watching. See you in a minute. Okay, here we are, 4th of January. Let's see what's happened. Whoa. Whoa. Oh my God. This is the first time this has happened to us. It is dead close, but we are top. Finally. Man, I have to say, I am using my new tactic. I'll give you a little sneak peek of that, but I'll put the link to it in the comments and description. So if anyone wants to pick it up, it does go to members first. I've got over 70 members on the channel. So tactics go to them first. It works like 3 weeks early access, 2 weeks, 1 week, and then it goes to everyone. So essentially it will take 3 weeks if you don't want to be a member. Right, moving on. So 30 games, won 14, drawn 13. There's a lot of draws, but only lost 3. That is good. And we've let in 39 goals. Now, we normally let in the most goals, so we've brought that down. So that is a positive. We're on 55 points, but we are pretty much level with those other teams there. Ugh. Anything could happen still. We could drop out of the playoffs. I mean, blimey. Birmingham. I mean, Derby in 9th are only 10 behind. So it's dead close. Let's have a look. I'll quickly show you the tactic. Here's the tactic. And I've got a defensive midfielder on defending there. It's going to be good. Let's look at the schedule. Oh, man. Too many draws. 1-1, 1-1. But then we did get a real run of results. It's definitely harder to beat, which is what we wanted. But whether it's scoring enough, I mean, we beat Blackburn 1-0 away. That's a good result. It's making the difference. Langstaff is still scoring. Let's have a look at the actual scorers. Langstaff, he's 35 years old. He's got 11 goals. Nathan Brown's also got 11. Brown is the one who won't sign a new deal. He's got Burnley, a load of foreign clubs. Interested to see if he's interested. Unfortunately, he doesn't want to sign a new deal. He just won't do it. So he's going to be out of contract. He will end up going elsewhere, is the annoying thing. There's nothing I can do about it. Kyle Cameron's actually on a non-contract agreement, but he still played 28 appearances. I think we should finally get rid of him. Release him. He's going to be no good to us. And then look, Crowley. He's available for the under 8s. He's not doing it at all. He's absolutely died a death, surplus to requirements. Release on a free. Get rid of them. Weren't even eligible anyway. Alright, what we'll do is we will come back in March when they do the Wonder Kids. Alright, see you in a minute. Alright, here we are, guys. 13th of March for the youth intake. Let's see where we are on the table. We're 4th. We're 4th. We've slipped, haven't we? We've only actually lost 7, which is joint best. But those 16 draws have cost us, really. But, I don't know. Most of them are away. So they could be considered good points. We're definitely winning at home. Interesting. We'll have to see. It's looking like playoffs because there's only 6 games left and we're 8 behind Bournemouth. So we'll have to see. Right, let's move on and see. I've been extending contracts as we go. Obviously, I can't afford anyone to be out of contract, but we should get the youth this week. Normally is. Got a contract of a young player. Well, we've got to offer everybody a contract. That's part of the deal. I can only offer 2 years. Do that. I hope we haven't missed it. Here we go. The youth intake. That was later. Not until the 17th. Annual youth intake has arrived. A wonderfully talented group of players led by Daniel Steele. We could have the makings of a potential golden generation on our hands. When have we heard that before? Anyway, either way, it's an excellent intake. And that is what matters to me. We need the players. So let's have a look at these elite talents. Egyptian. Hard to say when they're 16, isn't it? Sometimes you get one where you're like, wow. But these, who knows? There's Daniel Steele. 15-year-olds. It's going to take a long time for these to be ready, is the problem. But we go with it. Right. I will offer these boys new contracts, and then I'll see you at the end. Oh, no, hang on. I've got to show you this. I've offered Langstaff a 3-year deal. I just thought it'd be funny to see how long before he actually just decides to retire himself. He's 36 already, so he will be hang on. Yeah, no, he's just turned 36, so 37 next season. We could have him up to he's 40, a 3-year deal. But he has scored 13 goals in 38 appearances, and we haven't got other strikers. So, right, see you at the end of the season. Okay, guys, here we are at the end of the season. I fear the worst. We were in the playoff places. When were we? 8 behind or something? Let's have a look. Oh, bloody hell. We're up. We are up. Yes. Back in the Prem. What a good season. It looks like we managed to go unbeaten for those last few games. We've literally... Wow. Like, we're on 85 I need to look at the bigger table. So we're on 85 points. The same as Burnley, the same as Preston. And Burnley actually had the same goal difference as us. So maybe it went to goals scored, where we'd scored 87. We were the top scorers. Wow, that's insane. 3 teams tied. Let's have a look at the actual results then. Okay, so we went on an epic run. We beat Bournemouth 1-0 at home, and then a run. Oxford 3-0, Watford 2-0, West Brom, Coventry, Portsmouth, the last game of the season, which we obviously had to win, got a 4-1. I'm well happy with that. Finally, it came good right at the end. Oh my God, they were unbeaten. We were unbeaten from... The last one we lost was 19th of Feb. In fact, that was a really sticky period there. January, February. Because we had a good run before October. We were unbeaten. A long run of unbeaten games. So we were a bit of a streaky season, but we only really lost one league game. We lost one league game from the start of the season till November. So we lost 2 league games. Yeah, sorry, 3. We lost 3 league games in the whole of the first part till January. Then that sticky run of games where we lost 5 and then we came good at the end. Oh, I'm well happy. Wow, Premier League football again. I need to start looking and see how the boys doing. Nathan Brown is now worth 43 to 47 million. He's by far our best player. And Connor Bonds is kicking on, but I've tied him down on a contract. Nathan, I'll show you though, it's not all roses. He's got a 50 million release fee, which doesn't expire for 3 years. I put the shortest expiration date I could. So it's 3 years and the contract's 4 years. So he won't be able to leave in his last year, but I'll basically keep offering. Well, in fact, I'll try right now while you guys are there. Discuss new contract. Oh, hello. He said yes. Let's say encourage, and then go agree, offer, star player. I really want to remove the clause, and I can. Look, release clause, remove, relegation release clause, remove, 5-year deal. Let's see what he says. Oh, he wants way more money, 165 for him, but we don't care. We don't care. Let's put a clause in. Let's put a optional extension of 3 years, but then let's up his money. He's gone for it. Because I don't care. We've got piles of money, but what we haven't got is piles of players. Let's see what happens. See if he signs it. It looks like he will. I've got to do some player contracts here. All right, guys, we'll leave it there. Looks good. Looks like he will sign. So if it's a 5-year deal or a 3-year extension, I will just activate the extension as soon as I can. But it could be good. It could be good going forward. Let's have a look at the selection info. If I do average ratings, yeah, we only had 3 players above 7. It's tough. It's getting tough. They didn't even really play so much. Macari and nice. If I do it on goals, finally Nathan Brown was top scorer, 22 from 45, 8 assists. Macaulay Langstaff, 13 from 27. So he's still in there. He's 36. Maybe past his best. We don't care. He's a club legend. Alright guys, thanks for watching me. Tell your friends about it. 0 transfers. See you next season.